Happy Solstice, friends! Today is the shortest day of the year, but we also celebrate the returning of the light. And my video today is going to be a little bit different. I have a poem I would like to read to you, and it comes from this book here called The Shortest Day. It is a book by Susan Cooper, and it is illustrated by Carson Ellis, who you may know from the Wildwood series. Here's the illustration for the poem. The Shortest Day by Susan Cooper. So the shortest day came, and the year died, and everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing, to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in their winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight. This shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we here now. This year and every year, welcome Yule. So what does this time of year mean for me? Well, obviously, growing up Catholic, it is a culturally and religiously important time of year. Even though I am no longer a practicing Catholic, culturally, these rites and traditions still hold a lot of meaning for me. Now I identify a lot more with just the beauty and wonder of the world around us. And one of the ways that I like to celebrate that and celebrate the miracle that is life is to notice and mark the passing of time. And so obviously, the shortest day of the year has been important for humans for millennia, and it's a time that has always carried a lot of spiritual weight, and it's still very much so for me. So this time of year is generally thought of as a time for, exuberance and sharing, celebrating. And yes, that is a very beautiful and important part of Christmas. But when I look outside, what I see is nature taking a pause and taking a rest and turning inward. So the plants, the animals, everything is gone still and quiet, and it's a time of waiting and thinking and sleeping. And I haven't really given myself full permission to do that, because I had this really lovely idea of doing vlogmas, and I've so enjoyed it. I really truly have had a lot of fun putting these videos together. And if you saw the list of things I wanted to do and show and talk about, I could fill, 20 other vlogmases with everything I had planned. Today I wanted to make Beeswax Votives because because it is the solstice and the return of the light. I thought it would be really special to make candles that would sort of help illuminate the rest of our winter. I had a lot of hopes and plans for this vlogmas and for my time off of work. It's something that I do a lot, is sort of I just have a lot of things I want to do and a lot of enthusiasm, and I'm not always very good at being realistic of where I actually am and what's going on. And I will say that it won't be a surprise to you that I am really not feeling very well lately. And I think that for that reason, I'm going to make today my last vlogmas. What I really need to do is prioritize my body because it's sort of falling apart a little bit. And so I just have resting and healing to do. And so I think, ending things on the solstice is actually a really fitting thing. Because that's for me the day that is sort of spiritually significant, and it is, what the outside world, what nature is telling me I need. I really resonate with that and want to give myself that gift. Some longtime viewers may know that I called this podcast The Gentle Knitter as a reminder to myself to be gentle. The reason why I love making things with beautiful natural materials is because it brings a lot of warmth and gentleness to my life. And I just wanted to share that with others. But sometimes I lose sight of that, and sometimes I am not all that gentle with myself. A lot of times, actually. And I need to remind myself that being gentle right now means cutting out obligations while I have the opportunity to rest. We have nowhere to go and no one to see over the next 2 weeks. Because of COVID, we actually had to cancel plans to travel and see my in-laws, which was very disappointing, but this is an opportunity, and so I'm going to take it. Of course, this doesn't mean that I'm not coming back. I will definitely be back in the new year to record a regular episode, and I can update you on the last couple of days of my advent calendar. And I would imagine that by then I will have finished Marcel's socks, so I can show those to you and record a little bit of footage of him wearing them, because I know that's what you're here for. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for joining me during Vlogmas. It's been a ton of fun. I've really, really enjoyed going out and filming and kind of seeing life through the lens of sort of what might be of interest to you. So I really did enjoy my experience, and most of all, I really appreciate all of the beautiful, heartwarming comments that you've left, and the appreciation you've shown has been really overwhelming. So thank you so much for that. If you're newer to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified when I come back in the new year. But until then, I want to wish you the most beautiful, heartwarming, and gentle holiday season, and I look forward to catching up with you again in 2022.